show you what I'm seeing. Or the wire would keep them from getting in there, but I'm positive I had the lid on right. And look at all these bees. Alright, struggle of the century. And I've got my smoker up and going again. Hopefully it's enough to get me through this. I don't want to do too much with this one because they're brand new. I just want to make sure that they're drawing out comb, living life, happy as can be in there. That's the hope. And hopefully my smoker stays lit. Now these guys have a kind of interesting situation because I started with a medium box because that's all they had in stock when I started trying to catch a hive that was living in my house, and so they were all sold out as deep hives. So we had a medium box, and that's what I had to catch these guys in. So they've now got 2 medium boxes, but I needed some brood in order to keep them here. So I had to take a deep frame from this hive, and what I was reading online is that they might draw down on the hive in order to fill that out. Yes, Allie?
Yeah, there's something there.
Okay, I will check in a little bit, okay? Oh, sorry, I gotta get my hat on because that's part of the problem with this kind of suit, this kind of veil, is that if they really want to, they can still sting my hood because it touches the top of my head. Alright, we got a nice heavy rock here to keep that on through the storms. I'll check out my toe a little. Oh, imagine what that feels like for the poor bees. Ooh, that was not what I was expecting. Look at this. Ants everywhere.
Could I see?
Black ants. So,
Could I see?
hopefully they're not getting it all.
Could I see? Ants are everywhere.
Yes, Allie, but you don't have your stuff on, so you can't come over here, please. So, put those ants out there, and I'm going to look up how to deter black ants, because I'm sure bees will not like these guys. Off as much as I can before I open the hood. How weird. Things you would not expect to see taking care of your bees. I was like, those are the weirdest looking bees I've ever seen. Come on, guys, off. Off. My bees don't want to deal with you. I wonder if I can smoke these guys off. Glove up a bit. You guys want some smoke too? Run. My bees know I'm here and getting rid of the ants at the same time. Hopefully. They do seem to scatter from the smoke. Inside a nice heavy smoke. To the outside at least. You guys are not welcome here. Go away. That is something else, man. Alright, already I can see my cover. My something is not doing what it is supposed to, because these bees should not be able to get into the syrup. There are tons of them in the syrup. I'm going to say so far this hive is just not what I would expect to see at all. I guess as a beginner, maybe I should have expected more trouble. I don't know. So I'm going to get all these bees out of here that I can. I went for a different feeding mechanism for this one. And it was supposed to be drown proof. Show you what I'm seeing. Or the wire would keep them from getting in there, but I'm positive I had the lid on right. And look at all these bees. You know what, there's so little syrup in there, I'm just going to dump it. I'm not sure what's going wrong, but something is definitely going wrong here. I'm going to dump that so the bees that are not drowned can get out safely. Oh, struggle. I'm going to hope to get get all these bees off this side because no bees should be on this side. That's the goal. No bees on this side. No bees on this side. Alright guys, we're not supposed to be on this side. Get all the bees out. Live bees, dead bees, all bees. All ants, all bees, everybody out. Everybody out. Wow, what a death trap. Okay. Well, this hive did not work. This did not work as advertised because I am positive I followed instructions correctly. I taped the cover so that they couldn't get in, which means they're somehow getting in here a different way. I don't know if this is just not tight enough to here or what, but it definitely is not keeping them out like it should be. Alright guys, watch out, I'm bending this. Because that is a tragedy. And I do not wish to repeat, really ever. Right now what I'm doing is probably really bad because I'm giving an open feeding source on the ground where everything will be attracted to it and come near my hives that I'm trying very hard to establish and protect. So really, there's not a lot good going on right here, right at this moment. So, how upsetting. I'm going to retry and get them off in a second after I see what's going on in the box right now. Alright, I'm going to give them a smoke, let them know I'm here, send them down in. Oh my gosh, they've done so much work. I can't even tell you. Let's start this side because this is where the looseness is. Nothing going on here yet. Just a tiny bit of white on the combs. There's no good place to put them right now because those ants. I don't want to put them on the ants. I don't want to stress them out any more than I have to. They've already got comb drawn on this side and on this side. These guys were such a huge swarm. I mean, they were just ginormous. You could see them just big from the ground. Start looking for signs of the queen. I won't be able to spot her because I'm just not very good at that yet. This is entirely filled with nectar. Entirely filled. Good job, bees. Wow. Just really, really great job. I don't see her on there, but like I said, I highly doubt I'll be able to see her. We'll give these guys a bit more smoke. They're a wild hive. They're not really used to being handled. They're getting a little uppity right now. I'm just trying to let them know I'm here, I'm their friend. All is good. Yep. This is entirely filled with nectar as well. Looks really, really nice. Next one. Again, lots of nectar. These guys are little nectar bugs. This one's not all the way drawn out yet. That's interesting. Now this should be the deep frame, the one that I added in from the other hive in order for them to be able to work on it. And what do you see? Oh my gosh. There are a ton, and by a ton, I mean a ton of queen cells going on here. And they are capped. So these guys are just swarmy, 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 I think. Or something. Who knows? Maybe they didn't have a queen. I'm not really sure what to think about this group. Look at them bearding on the bottom. I see a ton of queen cells going on here. So maybe we're about to get a queen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't even count them all, how many queen cells there are going on this frame. And they're capped. So I imagine they're going to be hatching very soon. Just really trying to get a good view of this. So this was a frame of brood, open brood, when I gave that to them. And it's not right now. On this side, there's nothing fun happening, but on that side, there is a lot happening. This one, I have to be very careful when I put it back down in, because it is longer than the other frames. So it needs to fit into the notch that I left vacant below in order to be kept safe. What we're doing here, barely anything and nectar. So based on what I've seen so far, I'm gonna guess that the queen was injured or left when I put this in here, or she might have been injured before because there was a lot that went into catching this swarm. So there's a very good chance that she might have been injured or lost, and these guys stuck around to take care of the brood that I gave them, and they started turning them into queen cells in order to try to have a hive, because I'm not seeing any drawn comb. A lot of these guys, I'm seeing 0 eggs, 0 larvae, just a big fat nothing burger as far as that's concerned. So be very careful, especially moving this frame. It's got all our future queens on it. These are amazing creatures, let me tell you. These guys nice and tight. I'm just working with my bare fingers in this one because this one is not too sticky. It's pretty easy to move everything. Not pinching anybody, not hurting anybody. Eventually maybe I'll be brave enough to do this barehanded, but not really. Man, these guys get out of the way so much better than my bees do over there behind me. My bought bees, I should say. They just get right out of the way. Very easy to work with bees. Alright, trusty smoker. Well, I did not think about this problem before. So, I'm going to put this box down actually, because, like I was saying before, carefully put these guys down. Oh, I got smoke in my eye. Like I was saying before, there's one frame that's longer in this one. And so in order to be able to inspect the bottom frame, I need to be able to make sure I don't get that frame that's sticking out damaged, especially with all the goods it seems to be carrying right now. So I'm going to use my feed box at the moment to support this and move this out of the way so these poor ladies don't get smoked. Move away from the entrance, smoke these guys, let them know I'm here. Whew. I'm just going to work from that spot out. See what I see down here. Nothing. 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 Once again, lots of nothing. A lot more nothing. And not like liking this bottom box. Seeing some pollen on their legs, so they're going out and finding things, it looks like. Just not doing a whole lot. There are a ton of drones in this group. Still looks like there's a ton of drones in this group. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. It's a thing. Okay, let's check out what's going on in this frame. This frame seems quite busy. Not really anything going on though, just a lot of bees hanging out. What a mystery. Beekeeping is said to always be interesting, and this is definitely proven to be quite interesting for me. Lots of Googling later. Yeah, Aunt, you're about to meet your death. That is for sure. I can tell you one thing, nobody got squashed in this hive. A couple bees got stuck by their legs. No squishings. Come on, bee. Move, or else you will get squashed. Just as I say, nobody's getting squashed, you're getting away. Come on. There we go. Keep them on for that. Manual extraction. Alright. Everything looks good there. Let's get these guys put back together so that those new queens can emerge in a couple days. And all life will be happy. I'm very careful putting that frame in there. I'm going to do a nice little circling motion. I was told that would help get the bees out of the way. Is anybody in the way? Yeah, you go back home. Oh, I'm gonna smoke them. Work out that feeder situation. Go down. Go down. I said it before, we smoke them so that they go down into the hive so that we don't squish them and to keep them calm. So that they try to enjoy this as much as they can. We try to enjoy it as much as we can. Make them a little angry right now, scooping them out. It is what it is. I need you guys off. Might just smoke it to get them out. See if that works. Yeah, this side of the frame's getting smoked. Mine's out. That really worked. Wow, did that work? Look. So you can see them on the inside still. On the outside, they've really kind of left shop. Come on, guys. Out you go. Out you go. Out you go. Got them all out. Quickly put some food in there. I'll try and pinch these back closer again. I think that's how they were getting out, was these weren't pinched close enough, but still. When I bought them, I was told they would not drown. It was a drown-proof container, which is definitely proving to not be the case. Okay. All right. Nice and slow, and steady. Food is on. Should focus in. Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. Honestly, just getting a little bit of sugar. I don't even think it's enough to drown in. How really disappointing that was. I thought for a second I was just ants drowned in there, but nope, it was my bees. So, getting a different kind of feeder tomorrow. to disturb the hive again, unfortunately. And now all this food is out here on the ground. But it was a successful bee checking in. At least I know what's going on in there right now. I'm gonna go back to the old box at the site where I caught them, because the last time I was over there, the bees just keep going back to the area, and I keep taking them and putting them back here. They keep going back there. So I'm gonna go see what's up about that. Maybe our queen is over there. It's worth checking out.